Lesson 6. Relative clauses with quantifiers. Listen to 4 conversations using relative clauses with quantifiers. Conversation 1. 2 people talk about a lunch buffet. Where are there lots of restaurants?
How was the lunch buffet?
It was all right, but it consisted mostly of snack dishes, most of which were fried and greasy.
Didn't they have any fruits or vegetables?
Yes, there were some fruits and some salads, none of which looked fresh, however.
It doesn't sound like a good place to eat.
No, it's not. I won't be going there tomorrow.
Well, there are lots of restaurants near the hotel, some of which look very nice.
Yes, I look forward to trying one tomorrow.
Question 1. Where are there lots of restaurants? The answer is near the hotel. Conversation 2. 2 people talk about the hiring process. Where will the second interviews be held?
How was the hiring process going?
Great. We've received many good candidates, most of whom are very qualified.
How are things looking for the IT department? We really need some good software developers.
Things are looking good. We have several applicants, all of whom have excellent programming skills.
Great. When does the second round of interviews begin?
We have several scheduled next week, all of which will be held online.
Great. Please keep me in the loop.
I will.
Question 2. Where will the second interviews be held? The answer is online. Conversation 3. 2 people talk about reporting a crime. What did the teens take from the store?
Hello, I heard that you wanted to report a crime.
Yes. Some teens came in my store and stole some food and beverages.
Okay. How many of them were there?
There were 4 teenagers, all of whom I had seen before. I think they live in the neighborhood.
Okay. What did you see them take?
They took some candy from over there and some sodas in the back, none of which they paid for.
Okay. I can take a report, but if the crime is less than $100, we can't do anything.
Well, that's unfortunate. If this happens again, I might take the law into my own hands.
I wouldn't do that. I recommend you install security cameras, most of which are very affordable and do a good job of deterring crime.
Okay, officer. I'll consider that. Thanks for your help and have a nice day.
Thanks. You too.
Question 3. What did the teens take from the store? The answer is candy and sodas. Conversation 4. 2 people talk about a lecture from a university professor. What subject are they studying?
What did you think of the lecture?
It was pretty boring. It was all classical theories, most of which I already knew.
I agree. Although, he did make some good points about modern economics.
Yes, but his ideas are based on the views of ancient economists, most of whom never lived in the digital era.
So, you don't think classical economic theory applies to modern times?
No, I don't. I think a lot of those older economic theories, many of which are over 100 years old, do not hold up today.
Well, maybe you can write one yourself.
Funny you should mention that. I am.
Question 4. What subject are they studying? The answer is economics. Lesson 7, by Gerund clauses. Listen to 4 conversations using by gerund clauses. Conversation 1. A student seeks advice on writing a paper. What should the man read for more details?
Ms. Wilson, how can I get a good grade on this paper?
First, you need to write a good outline.
Okay, I think I can do that.
By doing that, you will give the paper structure.
Okay, what else?
You should support your ideas by adding supporting data.
How do I do that?
You can do that by searching for related articles online.
Okay, that should be easy enough.
Also, read the rubric. By familiarizing yourself with the details, you will know what to do.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Question 1. What should the man read for more details? The answer is the rubric. Conversation 2. 2 people talk about cows and climate change. What food could they eat less of?
Hey, what are you reading?
I'm reading how cows contribute to climate change
Cows? How do they do that?
by releasing methane gas into the environment.
But they're cows. I don't see how they can do that.
They release gas by burping. It says cows burp a lot.
By burping? How strange.
It also says that farmers cause damage by cutting down trees to make farmland.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Cutting down trees does damage by reducing how much trees can absorb CO2.
Yes. And deforestation is also a problem by causing soil erosion.
So, what can we do about it?
I suppose that we could help by eating less beef.
Yeah, or we could help by buying meat from local organic farms.
Sounds good. Time to put our best foot forward.
Yes, and to put our money where our mouth is. Literally.
Question 2. What food could they eat less of? The answer is beef. Conversation 3. 2 people talk about learning languages. What does the man want to learn?
So, what are you doing?
I'm studying Japanese by watching videos on Netflix.
That's interesting, but it must be difficult.
It is. But I can follow along by reading the captions.
Oh, do you mean the English subtitles?
No, the captions. I hear it and read the Japanese text simultaneously. By doing so, I can catch a lot.
That sounds like a good strategy. I should try that to learn French.
Oh, are you learning French?
Yes, but just by using some vocabulary apps on my phone.
Well, you might learn more by checking out some videos online. There's lots on YouTube.
Or by using your Netflix account.
Not a chance. Nice try, though.
Well, no one ever got anything by not asking.
True. I'll give you that.
Question 3. What does the man want to learn? The answer is French. Conversation 4. 2 people talk about food and eating habits. What is the man considering doing?
How do you like your food?
It's good, but I'm not used to eating vegetarian food.
You should become vegetarian. There are many health benefits by doing so.
Yes, that's true, but I love eating meat. It tastes so good.
I understand. But by changing your diet, you can explore lots of new dishes.
Yeah, I know, but I work out a lot, and I'm afraid that by giving up meat, I'll lose lots of key nutrients.
I assume you are referring to protein? Well, just by eating beans and nuts, you can get all the protein you need.
Perhaps, but I also worry about missing out at social gatherings, like barbecues, picnics, and parties.
Yes, I see your point. But by being a vegetarian, you open yourself to new social situations.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I will give it some thought.
Take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say.
Question 4. What is the man considering doing? The answer is becoming a vegetarian. Lesson 8. Possibility and likelihood. Listen to 4 conversations about possibility and likelihood. Conversation 1. 2 people talk about the Tokyo Olympics. Who will likely attend the games?
So, have you heard any news about the Tokyo Olympics?
Yes, now it seems highly likely that it will take place.
Will tourists be allowed in the country?
That is unlikely, but some people might get access.
Where will the athletes stay?
Well, there is a slight possibility there will be an Olympic village.
Oh, what is the likelihood of that?
It's highly unlikely, but the organizers are leaving the possibility open.
I see. How likely is it that local residents can attend the games?
There is a strong possibility that can happen, but protocols must be met.
Well, it's a given that the games will be on TV, so at least we have that.
Yes, fingers crossed it all goes well.
Question 1. Who will likely attend the games? The answer is local residents. Conversation 2. 2 people talk about a company merger. Where would the woman love to work?
So, did you hear the news?
No. What did you hear?
The company is going to merge with our biggest competitor.
What does that mean for the company? How will that affect us?
Well, it is unlikely that anyone will lose their job, but it is very likely we will move offices.
Oh no. I quite like it here.
Well, I hear there's a slight possibility that some people will be able to work from home.
How likely is that? I would love to work from home.
Well, it's fairly likely, but don't quote me on it.
What is the likelihood that we change the company name?
It's a slight possibility, but I don't see that happening. Yet.
It would be foolish to do that. We have a well-known brand name and a catchy logo.
I agree. Anyway, it is highly unlikely there will be any changes anytime soon.
Change is good, I guess. That's what they say.
Yes, only time will tell.
Question 2. Where would the woman love to work? The answer is from home. Conversation 3. 2 people talk about the school schedule. What is the woman asking about?
So, Professor, when do you think we will have face-to-face classes again?
I'm not sure, but it seems very likely things will be back to normal in the fall semester.
What about next semester?
Well, anything is possible, but it seems unlikely that we will go back to being face-to-face.
And what about the campus? What is the likelihood that the campus is open once again?
Again, I don't know for sure, but I think there's a strong possibility that it will be open.
And what about you, Professor? Will you be teaching on campus or at home?
Again, I just don't know. Everything is still up in the air.
Okay, Professor. Thanks for answering my questions.
Question 3. What is the woman asking about? The answer is face-to-face classes at university. Conversation 4. Two people discuss who will attend a party. Why will Tom probably not attend the party?
So, who is going to the party tonight?
Well, it's likely that most people will be there.
Are we expecting any no-shows?
Well, it's unlikely that Susan and her family will be there.
What about Tom and his family? Can they make it?
Well, they have a new baby, but they said there's a slight chance they will come. It all depends on the baby.
In other words, it is highly unlikely.
Yes, that's probably true.
Question 4. Why will Tom probably not attend the party? The answer is, he has a new baby. Lesson 9. Concession with while, although, and though. Listen to 4 conversations using concession with while, although, and though. Conversation 1. Two people talk about a new cold medicine. Who will they not give the medicine to, just yet?
What do you think of the new cold medicine that the medical journal recommends?
I'm a little skeptical. While some tests were done in clinical trials, I still think more research needs to be done with it.
I agree with that. Though it was tested with a trusted laboratory.
True, but I'd like to see more data on it before giving it my seal of approval.
So I guess we're not going to give it to customers just yet.
No, not yet. Let's hold off a little longer until we have more information about it.
Sounds prudent. I think that's the right decision for now.
Question 1. Who will they not give the medicine to, just yet? The answer is, customers. Conversation 2. Two people talk about buying a washing machine. How much does the delivery cost?
Hello, can I ask you some questions about this washing machine?
Sure. I don't know too much about it, but I can try.
Well, my main concern is that it is worth the price.
Yes. It is a bit pricey, although it does come with a 3-year warranty.
Still, I think I want to shop around. I think I can find it cheaper elsewhere.
That's understandable. However, while other stores might have cheaper prices, they likely won't have free delivery and free installation.
Okay. You've changed my mind. I'll take it.
Great! Please follow me to the register.
Question 2. How much does the delivery cost? The answer is, it is free. Conversation 3. Two people talk about sales projections over lunch. What does the man think will increase?
Thanks for meeting me during your lunch break.
My pleasure. I usually eat at my desk anyway.
Well, while I don't usually hold meetings this way, I find casual meetings often are the most productive.
Agreed. So, what would you like to talk about?
I would like to talk about sales projections for the next financial quarter.
Well, while the economic forecast does not look great, I still think we can increase sales next quarter.
I like your positive attitude, although I think we should keep modest expectations.
That's understandable. Let me pull up my data and show you what I've got.
Question 3. What does the man think will increase? The answer is, sales next quarter. Conversation 4. Two people talk about job offers. Which job offers better pay?
So, how is the job hunting going?
Good. I have a few offers. One from a big bank.
That's great. I hear they pay high salaries.
Yes, but while the pay is great, the hours are very long and the job is stressful.
Yeah, that's expected. What about the other job?
The other job is from a small startup in the health industry.
Oh, that sounds interesting. How is the pay?
Well, while the pay's not great, the work seems interesting and I could be helping others.
Well, it sounds like you made up your mind.
Yes, but it's hard to pass up all that money.
Question 4. Which job offers better pay? The answer is the big bank. Lesson 10. The present perfect passive. Listen to 4 conversations using the present perfect passive. Conversation 1. 2 people talk about their unpaid work. What are they waiting for?
So, do you think our tax refunds have been deposited?
I hope so. I heard it was sent on the 15th.
Yeah, I still haven't been paid for my last job, so I really need it.
Why haven't you been paid?
The project I was working on has not been completed yet. No one gets paid until it's finished.
I am sorry to hear that. That must be frustrating.
Yeah, it's really frustrating because all my work has been completed, but I need for the others to finish before I get paid.
Well, in the meantime, let's hope our tax refund is there.
Question 1. What are they waiting for? The answer is their tax refund. Conversation 2. 2 people talk about conference preparations. What has not been decided on yet?
How is everything looking with the conference?
Good. The hotel has been booked and the invitations have been sent out.
Have the speakers been confirmed yet?
Yes, all but one has confirmed.
What about the caterer? Food is very important at an event like this.
A contract has been signed by a local restaurant to provide food, but the menu has not been decided on yet.
Well, if I have my say, I recommend a buffet. Everyone loves that.
Noted, sir. I will look into it.
Great. Thanks for keeping me posted.
Question 2. What has not been decided on yet? The answer is the menu. Conversation 3. 2 people talk about a company meeting. What was changed at the last minute?
Hey, where is everyone? I thought the meeting was at 1.
It is. The room has been changed. It is now in conference room 5.
I see. Has everyone been notified? I didn't get a message.
No, it was changed at the last minute. I've been told to stay here and tell people as they come in.
Okay. Will I see you up there?
Yes, I will be up shortly.
Okay. See you soon.
Question 3. What was changed at the last minute? The answer is the meeting room. Conversation 4. 2 people talk about workplace changes. What has Bob been promoted to?
Maria, welcome back. It's so nice to see you again.
Thanks. I was in the neighborhood, so I thought I would stop by and say hello to everyone.
Well, sadly, some of the people you used to work with have been let go.
Oh, that is too bad. I see that Katie is still here, though. That is good to see.
Yes, she's been transferred to HR.
Oh, that's good. What about Bob over there?
Oh, Bob? Yeah, he's done all right for himself. He's been promoted to VP of Sales.
Well, it's good to see that some things have been for the better.
Yes, we've been downsized a bit, but we're still going strong.
Question 4. What has Bob been promoted to? The answer is VP of Sales.
Thank you for watching. Grab your free worksheet and book by clicking the link below. Visit elo.org to access thousands of free English lessons, anytime, anywhere. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful videos. See you in the next one.